Good day, this is Ray. Today is Saturday, March 2nd, 2024 for me. Another day of learning and growing. Hope that you, family, friends, and loved ones are doing well, staying safe. So, a little bit tired. I actually got more sleep last night than I normally get. But that being said, it wasn't a natural sleep. I took a sleeping pill last night. Just because the previous couple nights I had hardly got any sleep at all. A little bit stressed. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Just getting through this time, and hopefully now I can relax. I think there's nothing else I need to do for a while. But one of the things I want to talk about today is keeping momentum. But before I do, last week I had recorded a video on Saturday. I was practicing piano. If you don't know, if you haven't watched previous videos, I used to be a jazz musician, and I used to just be a musician all around. I mean, I would play classical. I went to school for classical, trumpet, and piano, and ended up learning how to play gospel on trumpet, jazz, as well as different styles, Dixieland, country, reggae. It didn't matter, I learned how to play pretty much all styles. And when I did it, it was basically a career. I was playing with different bands, did some small recordings, and it was a horn arranger, all that stuff. But decided to put that aside and focus on something completely different. So basically, for the past 15 years now, I've been working in the business world. So that's that story. But anyway, last week I just decided to jump on the piano, practice a song called Dolphin Dance by Herbie Hancock. And I'm not the best piano player. As a matter of fact, I'm out of practice. I really can't improvise, with my right hand. Maybe I'll get that back, maybe I won't. But I'm going to put a clip of the video I did last week. I have a digital keyboard, so I was able to record the melody and then accompany the melody with my left and right hand. So this is what you're going to see. It's a short clip, and I will post it right now. So a little peek behind the scenes. The funny thing about doing your videos, and in particular, I'm not a video editor or anything like that. I didn't go to school for this. It's just something that I do. I have a phone. I don't have any other cameras or anything like that. I have multiple camera angles, and my videos aren't all that fancy. What it is I have an intro clip. I have an animation, chalkboard animation. Then I have some words that I could post on the video using the video editing software. I have free music that I post underneath the video, and then I have an outro, and it's very simple. When you hear the music on the videos, I'm not hearing it when I'm recording it. I'm just talking, but then I post the audio when I'm editing my videos. So that's sort of a peek behind the curtain as I do my videos. My videos are very simple. It's nothing too fancy about it. As a matter of fact, when I posted that clip, what I did was I hit the pause on my camera, and I cut out a portion of the video and inserted that clip of me playing music, and now I'm back. Now for me, I hit the pause button. It was only 2 seconds. So, I didn't just sit here for 2 minutes or however long it took that clip to play. I posted video. I hit pause, then hit record again. Now I'm talking again. And that's it. So anyway, what I want to talk about is keeping momentum, and that's one of the hard things. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of struggling with that right now, trying to figure out what to do next. I've had basically, it took me 15 months to finish this career designation, studying morning, evening, every weekend for 15 months without a break. And even before that, I had done other designations for my career, and I would say that took about a year. So I'm looking at 2 years and 3 months of straight studying. For somebody in their 40s, the one thing I'm realizing is it doesn't matter, how old you are. If you want to do something and you really want to get it done, and you make a commitment to seeing it through, then pretty much you can darn near do everything. So that's definitely one of the big takeaways that I have. But when it comes to keeping momentum, as a matter of fact, I came across an article on stunningmotivation.com, and I will post a link in the description below about this particular article. But it gave a few steps as to how to keep momentum, how to keep going. For me, one of my biggest goals is to be consumer debt free. June 2020, my consumer debt was over $115,000, and that could have been a point where I said, okay, that's enough is enough. I'm not exactly sure when that happened, but 2019 I was diagnosed with lupus, so almost 5 years ago now, and I just pretty much said, forget this. I'm gonna take control of this debt. And I was living back home with my parents, trying to get better, trying to gain weight, trying to get my strength back, trying to get healthy. And so when I was with my parents for almost 2 years, I just threw as much of my money as I could towards paying the consumer debt. So now, today I'm at $55,000 worth of consumer debt. I give, at the end of each month, I give exact numbers as to where I am with my consumer debt pay down. And I'm also paying off a mortgage. But it started with one small step. And that's what this article says. Start with just one small and simple step. The one small and simple step for me was getting help, was reaching out to a financial coach. And that was Brad Long. And he showed me the way to do this. Even before that, it was identifying how much debt I had, to the penny. And then I didn't completely cut my spending, but I made drastic steps to curtail it. Really just start cutting out a lot of things. And that was a big that small step for me led to me just following through each day and not sitting back and just getting relaxed about the process. So definitely start with one step and keep taking more small steps. The next thing it says is celebrate and make yourself feel good with your progress. So in January, I had gotten to the point where I paid off half of that $115,000 consumer debt. I didn't do anything to celebrate it. I said I was, but I didn't. And I don't think that's really necessary. I mean, if that's something you need to celebrate the progress, then I say that's perfectly fine. But I don't need to do that, at least right now. I think when I pay off that consumer debt, then I will find a way to celebrate. I'm getting very close to the point where I'm able to accelerate my debt pay down because I'm working on getting my baby emergency fund fully funded. And as of this morning, I'm about 87% of having that funded, and I will have another tax refund. I just got my state tax refund, and I noticed that my federal tax refund is pending in my bank account. And hopefully actually my next paycheck, that will be enough to be able to fully fund the baby emergency fund. But anyway, I'll be able to accelerate my debt pay down, and you'll see that my progress is starting to pick up after this. And preferably I don't have any more emergencies throughout this process. Share it with somebody is the next step. So doing my YouTube videos, I started sharing my progress for paying down debt last year each month, and by doing this is keeping me accountable, and so it's helping me to keep the momentum of paying down this debt. And the other thing that I'm doing, but I'm not sharing just yet, is my progress with cooking. Excuse me. The only reason I'm not sharing is because I hadn't figured out how to do the proper video setup, camera setup in my kitchen to be able to share cooking instructions and showing my progress. And that's going to take a little bit more time editing, and I just didn't have the time last year to do it, especially because I was working on my career designation. But share your progress with people. That'll definitely keep you going. Have an exciting purpose for what you do. That's number 4. So my exciting purpose is to be debt free and to build enough savings so that in retirement I don't have to worry about finances, and also to be able to help others not get into the trap that I did, the debt trap. Now, a bulk of my debt has always been student loan debt. So I wish I didn't have that much student loan debt. I wish I would have went to community college first and then finished up at a 4-year university. I did a year in a master's program, so yeah, of course. But then that debt led to more debt because I couldn't afford to live on what I was getting paid when I was in the beginning of my career journey. So it is what it is. Hindsight's 2020, but that's my exciting purpose, is to be consumer debt free and pay off my mortgage well before my retirement. Well, a few years before my retirement. Practice reverse gap thinking. Give me 1 second. Instead of thinking about how far you are from your goal, think about how far you have come. So yeah, I've paid off more than half of my debt. I'm up to about 52% of paying off half of that debt. Now, nobody told me to do this. Nobody told me to share this. And, that's big. Being over half, I'm less than half away from, I'm 48% away from the goal, but I'm more than half away from paying off $115,000 consumer debt. I like that. So, once again, practice reverse gap thinking. Build your momentum through goal setting. Yeah, so a couple of goals is to advance my career, of course, focus on health, build stronger relationships, keep control of my finances, cut out irresponsible consumer spending, not buying stuff, and healthy cooking. So slowly but surely making that progress, and hopefully one day in the near future I won't have a debt dashboard. I won't be having to rely on that, and then you'll see that you say, okay, he was able to do it, I'm able to do it. And that's the goal. I probably would have been able to do this sooner had my health been better, and I was able to get a second job and to be able to pay this off a lot quicker. But that's not the case, so I just got to deal with it. But anyway, this is going to be a very long video because I posted that music clip in it, and I do apologize for that. But if you made it this far, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. When I post my videos, you can find me at youtube.com/@lupuslifestyle. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you all take care.